Are you going to be able to retire during a pandemic? You just might. Hi everyone, Keith Wilson here, helping you to be wise with your money. Listen, we can all agree 2020 has not been a good year, but think about this. Some folks had planned on retiring in 2020 and now they might have second thoughts due to this pandemic. In fact, according to Streetwise Retirement Confidence Index, 26% of people said, hey, we're going to postpone retirement. But let's take a look at why you still may be able to retire, and then on the other hand, we'll look at why it may make sense to postpone retirement. So with unemployment claims as high as they are, your job may have been impacted, and it just may force you to retire early. If you started planning years before for your retirement, this may not be an issue. For example, with my clients, what I do is I recommend, as they're getting closer to retirement, set aside 2 to 4 years of income they're going to need, and of course that depends on their risk tolerance, and we set that aside in cash or cash equivalents, and this way they won't have to touch their investments, and it will give the portfolio some time to recover. So let's take a look at some benefits of going ahead and pulling the trigger. First of all, coronavirus is still with us. The risk of infection is still there. So retiring now could reduce the likelihood of infection. Second, if you were furloughed, the likelihood of being rehired for someone who is older is reduced because unfortunately age discrimination is still out there, and it makes it more difficult to get hired back. Third, consider this, a retire now and work later strategy. Think of it as, a timeout from work or a mini retirement. So perhaps taking a couple of years off and then re-enter the workforce when the economy improves. Fourth, as I mentioned earlier, if your retirement portfolio was positioned well ahead of your timeline for retirement, then you'd have a few years of retirement income needed to live on while that remaining portfolio would have time to possibly recover. Now, everybody's different and they have different situations. So let's look at the opposite, the benefits of, postponing your retirement goal. Hey, if your job was not affected at all by the impact of COVID, you may be able to continue on and keep planning for that day when you decide. Another benefit would be, hey, the longer you wait to collect Social Security, the larger that check would be. Remember, each year after your full retirement age, that monthly benefit increases 8% to age 70. Also, by postponing retirement, you're going to have more opportunity to increase your retirement savings by continuing to contribute to your retirement plans. Hey, consider this, a possible loss of health insurance. If you are not of Medicare age, then you may have to pay out of pocket for your health insurance premiums, which ain't cheap. So it comes down to your particular situation when deciding to, go ahead and retire now or postpone that event. And this is why I always stress to start early and be consistent with your retirement plans. Now, if you'd like to see more videos like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button below. I would really appreciate it. Thank you, and be wise with your money.